Avengers, assemble. Welcome back to Sanders Presents. I'm Greg, and if you're enjoying the content we produce, please consider following that link in the description below to become an Avenger today by joining us on our Patreon. We have two tiers available, a $3 tier and a $5 tier. At that $5 tier, you become an Avenger founder, and your name is added to our Avenger Memorial Hall of Fame, just like these wonderful users right here. And to all of my Avengers, thank you all so much for your support and for making this content possible. Really, legitimately, thank you so much. So, we're going to get right into it today. We've been talking about Spider-Man. We've been talking about Spider-Man and Marvel's Avengers, and one of the questions that keep coming up is new users. The holidays are over. The holidays have passed. A lot of people have picked up Marvel's Avengers. They've just gotten it. How do they play as Spider-Man? So, first off, you got to have a PlayStation. If you're really new and you haven't followed the game, that's the first thing. Spider-Man is exclusive to the PlayStation family of consoles. That means you got to have a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5. If you're watching this in the future and you're already on the PlayStation 6, this is immaterial. But right here, right now, you have to be on PlayStation to play as him. Then you'll install the game and you will start it right up. But as you install, it is my recommendation, just let the game completely install. Don't worry about trying to start it in the middle of the installation. Let the game completely install and then update it. Make sure it is up to date. You really need to do these two steps. Don't try to jump in. Don't worry about any of that. Just sit back, let it install, go off, read a book, something. Anyway. So once the game is completely updated and installed, you're going to start it up, you're going to go to the main menu, and you're going to go to Avengers Initiative. Don't worry about the reassemble campaign. The campaign doesn't matter if you want to play as Spider-Man. You can't even play as Spider-Man during any of the campaign. The campaign is very specific. It's its own thing. So you're going to go to the Avengers Initiative, and you're going to start that up. And if you're brand new to the game and you drop in, you pretty much have to go through the tutorial, which is you got to do, you'll start off as Iron Man and you'll do his harm room challenge, and you'll do the couple of little things that they need you to do for his harm room. The game will, you'll follow only the tutorial. You won't do missions or anything like that. You'll follow that opening tutorial until you access the war table. When the war table starts up, you either, you'll back out pretty much, and I don't mean like completely back out of the game, which I guess you could, whatever, but you'll back out of those menus, of the war table menus, and there on the helicarrier, again, on the bridge, up in a window, is a web, and that starts the Spider-Man mission. It's just that straightforward. It's that easy to achieve. You'll go through Spider-Man's missions. You'll have him. You'll pretty much be done. Spider-Man will be recruited into the team, so to speak, and you'll be able to play as the wonderful, friendly neighborhood Spidey. And again, if you're on PlayStation, I highly recommend it. Spider-Man is incredible in this game. You've probably already seen me gushing. He has very easily taken that spot because it's just that good. I do highly recommend at least giving Spider-Man a spin. You know, if you're on PlayStation, if you're maining somebody else, you haven't even tried him out yet. But again, I feel like if you're playing the Avengers, you've probably tried out all the heroes. But if on the off chance you haven't, I really highly recommend checking out Spider-Man. To everyone, because again, I have to say we have an awesome community. If there's any other advice, anything that people note about playing as Spidey or handling Spidey's missions or gears, do leave it in the comments below. I'm going to try to put together, I'm working on some videos on like community driven, things that people have found, things that are helpful. And because again, we are community driven here. So if you have advice, if you have suggestions for new users, do leave in the comments below. Let other people know what to take advantage of when they start playing as Spider-Man. Again, we all do appreciate it. And that's what we're building here. We're, this kind of helpful community. We're Avengers. We got to assemble together. So, thank you all so much, and to my Avengers, thank you so much for your support and for making this content possible. As I said, if you're able, please consider assembling with us on our Patreon and become an Avenger today. To everyone, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. I do appreciate it. Please consider liking this video if you haven't, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and share our content across social media. It helps immensely with YouTube's analytics and algorithms. Above all else, and most importantly, stay safe, take care of others, and have a marvelous day. Bye, everyone.